Everybody's talking about the Super J Cup, which comes your way on December the 12th on NJPWWorld.com and FITE TV. You don't want to miss this historic tournament, the 2020 version. 8 athletes from all different promotions coming together. We're going to find out who the best junior heavyweight in the world is. And my guest at this time hasn't even wrestled in New Japan yet, but is one of the pre-tournament favorites. And you definitely know who this man is, the one and only Lio Rush. What's happening, my man? You doing okay?
What's going on, Kevin? How you doing? I'm
Good,
feeling
man.
great.
It's been a long time since I've seen you. I know that we were together in Ring of Honor not so long ago. And one of the reasons why you are a pre-tournament favorite, I think, is because of your history of success in tournaments in wrestling. That Top Prospect tournament, you faced big and bad dudes, and you were able to outlast them and win the whole thing.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard tournament to be a part of. Not only did you have guys within that field of experience of 10 plus years, but you also had guys, in there with the amount of experiences I had, which was at the time about 2 years. And it wasn't just a cruiserweight tournament.
No.
It was, like you said, there was some of the biggest and baddest dudes in that tournament, and I was able to overcome all of them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Now, of course, you also were a great amateur wrestler, which I don't think a lot of people know. And you were not just a high school standout, but you competed nationally in wrestling tournaments. Tell the folks a little bit about that.
Yeah, I've been an amateur wrestler. Well, I was an amateur wrestler for about 4 or 5 years, and I ended up becoming a two-time All-American. And that was definitely an accomplishment that I didn't see coming. I became an amateur wrestler to become a professional wrestler, and I never expected to develop those skills to rank me that high in the nation. So yeah, that was pretty cool to be able to accomplish, and I definitely think that's going to help me out in this tournament. Not only am I used to professional wrestling tournaments, but like you said, I'm used to just tournaments in general. So
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why, like I said, Jeff Cobb is so dangerous because not just for his tournament success in Bola and in the 16 carat over in Germany, but also his vast amateur experience competing in the Olympics. All of that just gives you a sense of comfort and you know how to pace yourself in this type of environment. But this is all junior heavyweights and it's 8 guys. It's the old format of the Super J Cup. Were you familiar with the Super J Cup? First one in 94 and the whole concept was invented by Jushin Thunder Liger.
so check this out. That's so funny that you say that because I was actually born in 1994.
See?
So that was the
These kids
so
today,
that
I'm
was
telling you.
the very first, Super J Cup tournament.
But they
I was
held they
born.
held you up to the screen on the pirated videotape, and you were watching it when you were just little baby Leo, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, which means that I was born to be in this tournament. So it was pretty
absolutely,
cool.
it's again, it's sort of a benchmark, and it's one thing that no matter which wrestler I talk to, if you're a junior heavyweight, you know the Super J Cup, and I would imagine that it's a pretty big honor for you to be tabbed to be a part of this tournament.
And it's incredible. Although that this was announced, a few weeks ago, I'm still kind of in shock. I'm at all that I'm even a part of this. This is such a historic tournament, so prestigious, and you look at the lineup, you see, that there's only 8 people in this tournament, and that just shows you, how difficult it is to be a part of this. It also shows you the amount of talent that is a part of this. There's so many junior heavyweights in the world, and the fact that I am one of the 8 that's being represented in this tournament, speaks volumes. So I'm super nervous, but I'm so excited. This is the hungriest I've ever been. Probably, uh, you know, within the things that I've done within the last, couple of years, this is by far the most dedicated that I've been.
We just saw, of course, the retirement of the Undertaker, and that was a big story. And the title that was always labeled to him was the Phenom. And I've given you that moniker as well because you shot up from the first days that we first saw you in Ring of Honor coming out of MCW, and you took to it immediately like there was no pressure on you. Cool, calm, and collected. A real student. I remember talking to you. We were in Baltimore, and you weren't a part of the card, but you had helped out doing ring crew and all that stuff, and you were watching the whole show through the curtain the whole night. And then I came back and asked after the show, I said, okay, so what'd you guys think? And you shared with me your thoughts. And I was like, oh man, these guys got it. This is going to be good. I'm excited to see Lio Rush. And of course, been sky's the limit. But it hasn't been an easy road, has it? There were a couple of bumps along the way that I'm sure you didn't anticipate. How have you handled the adjustments that have come your way over the last few months?
Yeah, a lot of bumps in the road within my career. This year was hard enough for me, but I don't, you know, I look back on the things that I've done or things that I've said and experiences that I've gone through, and it's all led me to this point. So I tend to not, regret a lot of things because it's all helped me learn. Uh, you know, you don't learn unless you screw up. You don't learn unless you make mistakes. And I'm so glad that I was able to make those mistakes so early on in my career and be able to grow and learn from them and take all of that with me into this tournament so that I don't make those same mistakes, so that I don't screw up an opportunity like this, because this is an incredible opportunity that I'm definitely not going to let it go to waste. For me, with everything that I've accomplished over the last 5 to 6 years in my career, this is by far the biggest opportunity yet. This is not only an opportunity to show everybody why I am quote unquote the man of the hour, but to show everybody that that I can also be the man of Japan. This is something that I've been looking forward to for a very long time.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. We know that this Super J Cup tournament, for everybody who has not been to Japan, of course, the defending champion El Fantasma, I wouldn't hate it if somebody knocked him off of that pedestal. But anyway, uh, this is the opportunity to show up and show out and to be. We're just coming to the end of the best of the Super Junior tournament. I've got a feeling that Lio Rush's goal is to be part of that tournament next year. Am I right, or am I right?
100%. That is where I am headed. That's where I want to be.
Uh, it- and again, the tournament itself, it's got a wide, diverse field. Everybody, is experienced guys like ACH, defending champion El Fantasmo, Chris Bay, who's from your same region of the country, Blake Christian, who I know you're going to be familiar with here very soon, Ray Orris. Who else am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anyone? Uh,
Clark, I believe
oh,
Clark.
and Clark
Yeah.
Connors. We can't forget about the young lion. That guy's, man, he's tough. You're going to have your work cut out for you, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely have my eye on him, even though I don't have him in the first round, and I'm not entirely sure if we're in the same bracket, same side of the bracket. But you look at a guy like that, that is, I mean, his stature is incredible. He's probably, just by looking at him alone, is probably the strongest, person in this tournament alongside it, maybe ACH. But he's definitely somebody to look out for.
I hope that all seven of you are all looking at El Fantasmo, because I'm telling you what, if you don't, he's going to sneak up on you and take this whole damn thing again. And I don't know if I could take it again. Because last year it was, I wanted, me and 1,000 other people wanted to choke him, you know,
Yeah.
and we still feel that way. So you got to take care of this problem for us. And his name is El Phantasmo, Leo. Come on.
Oh, I definitely will. I think it's pretty funny that I have him in the first round, given my history with some of his closest friends in the Bullet Club. I saw him talking to a old friend of mine, Jay White, over Twitter the other day, and he said, "Don't screw this up. Represent the club well." And I told Jay White, "You better tell your boy about me." So
Exactly.
yeah,
If anybody's not familiar with Lio Rush, you've been under a rock. And we're going to get you out of that rock on December the 12th. And you're going to either watch it on NJPWworld.com or you order it on FITE TV. And you're going to see this tournament unfold, plus a couple of great tag team matches as well. And we'll see if you get to wear the beautiful gold jacket and hoist the trophy at night's end, my man. But certainly, I have to just thank you for your time. And I'm really excited to see you for this next part of your career and this journey. I'm glad to be a part of it once again.
definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, that's Lio Rush, everybody. We wish him the best of luck in the Super J Cup coming up on December the 12th, NJPWworld.com or FITE TV.